You're listening to the AFTERBUZZ TV network, now the largest new media platform on the web, and your #1 source for after-show entertainment.
Very good, Dean Johnson.
From the AFTERBUZZ Studios in Los Angeles, California, presented by Maria Menounos and streaming live thanks to Akamai Technologies. This is AFTERBUZZ TV's $1 Million Listing After Show. We'll break down tonight's episode and get you all the latest news and gossip. And now, another post-game wrap-up show for your favorite TV show. It's AFTERBUZZ TV's $1 Million Listing After Show.
Hey everybody, I'm your host, Jenifer Golden. Welcome to an all-new $1 Million Listing Miami. And with me tonight, we have Alex Wehrley.
Yes, hello, welcome. We have a very special show tonight. I'm so excited.
So tonight what we're going to do, instead of doing the recap, we actually have the Chris Leavitt on our show tonight talking with us.
Chris Leavitt.
Come on, guys, you know he's your favorite too. We always say
yes. Hi, Chris. How's it going?
Great, ladies. How are you?
Great. Thank you so much for calling in and talking with us. We know you've had a very busy week.
No problem. I'm so excited to talk to you guys.
Well, and it is true what Jen said. You are our favorite, but don't tell the others, okay?
Oh, I promise. I would never.
Okay, perfect.
All right, so let's just dive right in. Tell us about your experience doing the show. What has it been like?
You know, everyone says, oh, my God, it must be such a really cool experience. It must be so bizarre and odd, and it's not. You know, I just basically live my life, do everything that I usually do, and the cameras are just there. You know, it's all me all the time, and it's really just documenting my life.
Seriously,
so
you don't have
to feel very natural.
You don't have to ham it up at all. You don't like insert a little extra drama just for the sake of reality TV.
No, because you know what? I'm not an actor. I'm a real estate broker, and I just happen to have fun in life and in work, and I think it just shows. And
it definitely shows. We want to be your friend because we think you are the most fun on every episode.
Thank you so much.
And you've got all these great one-liners. Do you have
Motiolites? Really?
Yeah,
That's amazing.
Yeah, like sayings and stuff. Do you prepare what you're gonna say, or is that just how you are?
I guess it's just how I am. You know, Motiolite. I hang out with a lot of socialites. And a lot of guys that are socialites, so they have to have a term too. So
totally,
why not call us Motiolites?
I mean, it's perfect. It makes perfect sense. I don't know why it hadn't existed until then, but you coined it. It was amazing.
Oh, good. I love it.
Okay, so you're doing $1 Million Listing Miami, but I think you mentioned you were from New York.
Yes, I'm actually born in I was born in Boston, and then I moved to New York City. I actually went to USC in California.
Oh, well, hi.
Yeah, and then I went to New York City to sell real estate, and I was there for a very long time, and I just got sick of the weather, and I really wanted to move to a place that had amazing climate, yet a really bustling real estate market, and that's Miami.
Makes sense.
And, you know, I make as much or as, more money than I did in New York, so why not do this and, live the glamorous life, drive my fabulous cars, be in the sun, swim every day, and still make money.
Can we live with you? We want to live your life. Can we come along for the ride?
I would love it. I would love it.
So when you were in New York, they never approached you to do $1 Million Listing New York, or that just...
They did. I was actually at a firm that didn't allow reality television, and I wasn't ready to leave that firm at the time. So it was, this was something that I had been approached for a long time ago, when they first started in New York.
How does doing real estate in Miami differ from doing it in New York?
It differs because I think we have, New York, of course, is very international, but Miami is it just gets everyone. You get Russians, you get Argentinians, you get people from just all over the world want to be in Miami. It's sort of a common denominator that they all want to be there. It's really cool to sell to all these different cultures and learn how to deal with these different cultures and the different personalities that come with them. And it's also living in a fantasy land. Really, you're living in a vacation spot.
Chris, I don't know if you know that I'm from Miami. It's Jen speaking.
Oh, are you?
Yes, I am.
Okay, great. Where in Miami?
I was born in Miami Beach, raised in Miami. I lived at Bay Point, actually, in Miami, and then now my mom, I hope people don't go find her, but she's in Quayside. And
And her address is 111.
and my dad's in Melbourne Beach, Florida. Hi, parents.
Hi, Mom and Dad.
So cute. So, no, I love Miami, you know, and I also sell from Miami all the way to Palm Beach, and I have an apartment in Miami, and I also have a house in Palm Beach. So
You're the
I do
best
it
of
all,
both worlds,
that whole
yeah.
coast.
That's amazing. Let's talk about your castmates. What was your relationship before the reality show started, first of all?
My relationship was non-existent with either one of them. I just heard about them, and you know, I never knew them.
What's the
Even though
gossip?
Chad's
What
at
was
my
their
company.
reputation before the reality show started?
What was their reputation?
Yeah.
You know, Sam was, you know, a very new agent to the business and sort of a newbie and, you know, a underdog, really, like what she plays, what she is on the show. And, you know, Chad, arrogance, cockiness, you know, also what you see on the show.
Wait, so that Kangooing thing you guys did, now, is that a real way to work out? Does it actually help?
It is. It's incredible. It's basically like wearing ski boots, which are heavy.
Mm-hmm.
So you have that weight at the bottom of your feet, which is going to help, you know, tone and firm your body as you jump around. And I will tell you that my body changed in like the first 3 weeks of doing it.
Wow.
It's incredible.
Seriously?
Just lift, tones, incredible.
Okay, now I know that you're into keeping up your appearance, and you look fabulous, by the way. Do you have any
Thank you.
secrets for us for staying looking young, or, you know, any magic tips from Miami?
Yes, you know, Miami is like kind of living in Las Vegas. You have to be very careful about all the temptations and the partying and the craziness. So I, you know, drink lots of water. I love to have my champagne, don't get me wrong, but lots of water, you know, staying out of the sun because you'll look like a prune. I get a lot of hydrofacials. That spa that you see me in, you know, that's not staged. That's where I go 3-4 times a week, the O Spa in Palm Beach, which is like this incredible fairyland for people who love spas and beauty treatments. And, you know, I just really take care of myself. Tons of massages. I'm not medicated on anything. Massage is my medication. So keeps me.
That's awesome.
Sounds
Good
very
for
healthy.
you. It's
a
working.
healthy living.
It's working for you.
Thank you, my dears.
All right, so going back to your castmates. So now that you've known that, you know, you've done this season with them, would you consider them friends? Would you consider them people you would do business with?
I don't think that I would consider all of them my friends.
Are they competitors?
You know, I think the closest competitors would be myself and Chad, but, you know, we really work. Chad's actually a really great guy, and he has a very, comes from a great family, and he really is a good person. I think he's misunderstood sometimes by coming off as aggressive and whatnot, but, you know, I would definitely do business with Chad. Doing business with Chad, and you'll see later in the episodes, we do. And it's really, you know, he's fair and he's a gentleman and he's not sleazy. So, I mean, I would definitely do business with him. Sam, I haven't really, you know, interfaced with her in business at all. So I really can't speak to that. You know, but Chad is, you know, definitely runs a similar level.
All right, Chris, we have to ask you something that you might not be able to answer, so I understand, because it could be a spoiler. But do you know if Chad is still in a relationship? Because if not, I've got a really beautiful girl who's also named Jen sitting right next to me who is single and available.
Chris, I may or may not have a crush on him. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. No, listen, a lot of people do, and I get this all the time. I will say that he is in a relationship.
Oh.
Fine.
Sorry, lady.
And a million
she's
hearts were
amazing.
just broken.
She's amazing. She's adorable, and her name is also Jen.
Yes,
Well,
well, that's
it's
what we
fine.
would want for him. If he's got to
If
be
he-
in a
yeah.
relationship, he might as well be with a good girl. So that's good to hear.
Yes.
Exactly.
That is good news then for them. Okay, great. Okay, so let's talk about this season and some spoilers. You know, we don't want to obviously give away too much, but what can you tell us? We know you break records. Are there any more records that will be broken?
Or that you want to break.
Yes. Over the next several episodes?
You see a lot of, you know, I think what you see about me is that it's not all, you know, glamorous and fabulous all the time. And even though I've sold some incredible apartments and I continue to do so, it doesn't mean that I won't help out a friend if they have something, you know, that's not, you know, a $10 million apartment. So you're going to see me, you know, helping my friends out, selling their homes. You're also going to see me evolve as a person And, you know, in my relationship world, it's going to be much more exciting because you haven't seen anything about that yet.
Some scoop. Tell us. What can we expect?
Tell us a little bit. Are you in a relationship right now?
Yeah.
Kinda, sorta.
Oh, it's complicated on Facebook.
Sorry?
Would your Facebook status be "it's complicated"?
I think it would be. I haven't put anything on there yet. But you see an evolution because, you know, I'm not really a dating type, and I really kind of shy away from that, to be quite honest. And so you see that growing, and you see my business growing, and it's good. I mean, the best thing about doing the show was that it energetically made me a better person. I don't know how or why, but, you know, I became more successful while filming, more business came to me, and also, you know, my personal life grew. And I think that's because, you know, doing a show like this, you have to expose yourself completely, and you're like a raw, your emotions are raw, so you attract things, you know, because you're open. I was so open to everything by filming. And I think that was good because it brought things in that maybe wouldn't have come out had I not been so open. So
that's awesome. I can't wait to see what happens.
So if there's a season 2, you're basically saying you would do season 2 because this has been a positive experience.
Yeah. I mean, you know, why not? I'm not afraid to show who I am. I mean, I am who I am, and you're going to like me or not. And, you know, I love documenting my business and my life. Why not? Fun.
Well, you're so likable, so we like watching it.
Has there anything happened or has anything shown up in any of the episodes that you had hoped wouldn't have been, you know, maybe part of the cut?
No. And you know what? You can't cut and edit me because I am very genuine. I am who I am. And unless you're going to change my, you know, the words around, that's me. So everything I said, I own. And you know, hey, I don't care. It's fine. There's nothing that I saw thus far, I should say, that I'm embarrassed by or that I wish I didn't do.
Well, we are big fans. Hope that you know, have many more successes on the show. We can't wait to see what happens.
Yeah, we're so excited to see. Thank you so much, Chris.
My pleasure. Great to talk to you, ladies, and thank you for having me.
Of course.
Wonderful talking to you.
Can you tell our audience where they can find you on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all of those things?
Absolutely. They're all the same hashtags. It's at the Chris Leavitt, CHRIS Leavitt, LEAVITT. And our show is on Wednesday nights on Bravo, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 8 p.m. Central.
Thank you so much, and have a safe flight.
I will. Thanks, ladies.
Thanks so much.
Bye.
He's so sweet. Yeah, I love him.
Did you guys love him as much as we did? I mean,
I think they did. He just comes across as so genuine and authentic, and
which is why we have been such a fan and have rooted for him in every episode and laugh at all of his jokes, and because he is real. He seems so real in every episode,
and I love hearing that is who he is. Right. You know, he's not just turning it on for the cameras, because we all know that happens a lot in reality TV, but it sounds like in this case he really is just that witty and that amazing.
I know. I mean, I'm glad, you know, that they did $1 Million Listing Miami so that we could meet these characters. They are very different, I think, than some of the other seasons casts. I mean, the other cities casts, and I mean, he's just like awesome. I feel like he's going to go far. I mean, whether or not one day he gets like a spinoff or something like that, like he just seems like a great guy and I want him to succeed.
I'm excited to hear that we might see a little relationship development too.
I think we saw that in the previews.
It's nice to see what's going on in their personal life. And he's such a likable guy that I want to see him happy in both his career and personal life. So that's great.
That's true. And we do see more of the personal side of Sam and of Chad. So to see that for Chris, that would be so great.
And it was interesting hearing what he had to say about the difference between New York and Miami, because as a viewer, you can tell that Miami is a lot more flashy, and it sounds like he really likes that about Miami and that it's a good fit for him.
Yeah. I also liked hearing that, you know, obviously a show is cast and you may or may not know the people you're being cast with up front, but that now he actually does really consider Chad somebody he would do business with, and we do see more of the evolution of that, and it just shows you that there is real stuff happening in reality TV.
And clearly there's a little bit of competition because he wasn't able to quite call them his friend.
Right.
It sounded like there's a little frenemy or good friendly competition going on, but so many more episodes ahead. And we are also talking to Sam and Chad, so we'll hear their side of the story too.
Yeah, so you guys don't forget to tune in every week because we will have guests, we will have more fun. We'll recap the episodes.
Yeah.
We may wear strange outfits again. Last week we wore bikinis. Who knows?
We might bring back the bikini.
Or Kangoo shoes. I don't know.
Do we have enough room in here?
I don't know. We will see. It'll be an adventure.
Always is with us.
Always. Before we go, here's a little bit about USA's new show, Satisfaction.
Tomorrow on USA Network.
I love my wife.
Is love enough to keep a relationship going?
What does love really mean?
Am I meant to be with one person forever?
This summer's most provocative new series.
What if having it all isn't enough?
I just want to feel alive again.
I want to feel
I want
appreciated.
to experience more.
What else is out there?
Why can't I tell him what
Is
I
there
want?
something more?
What does love really
Am I the only
mean?
one who feels like this?
Am I satisfied?
Satisfaction, a postmodern love story. Premieres tomorrow at 10/9 Central on USA Network.
Wow, that sounds really interesting.
That does. Is she really supposed to be with one person? I need the answer.
I need to know. And I kind of had some of those same questions. I should just watch it, I guess, and see what
I
happens.
think everyone's got that question, so we're just all gonna have to watch.
Yep, we'll check it out, guys. All right, well, where can everybody find you, Alex?
At Alex Wehrley for Instagram and Twitter. That's WEHRLEY. Facebook.com/Alex Wehrley and AlexWehrley.com. How about you?
Well, you guys can find me at Jen the Jew on Twitter and Instagram and Vine. I'm going to be doing that soon.
Ooh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I know. I should. And on Facebook, Jenifer Golden, and my website is jennifergolden.com. And every week here with Alex doing $1 Million Listing Miami. Join us. We will see you next week, guys. Don't forget to tweet us, write us, let us know what you think.
Mwah. See you
Bye.
next week.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
Thank you for watching AfterBuzz TV on YouTube. For more of your favorite after shows and interviews, subscribe to our channel here, and be sure to share your opinion on the episode in the comment section below here. We'd love to see what you guys are buzzing about. Thanks again. Buzz you later.